can we cleanse the system? The battle against institutionalized corruption in India. Speech by Shri. Vivek, Shandilya, in the heart of the world's largest democracy, where ancient wisdom meets modern ambition, a corrosive disease continues to afflict the nation: corruption. It flows like a silent poison through the veins of politics, industry, bureaucracy, and even the day-to-day lives of common citizens. While India has made remarkable strides in science, technology, and economic growth, the rot of institutionalized corruption persists, threatening the moral foundation of the Republic. The unholy nexus: politicians, corporates, and cronyism at the apex of this web, like corrupt politicians, industrialists, traders, and shareholders, often working in tandem to bend the system for personal gain. Elections are funded by black money. Policies are crafted behind closed doors. Resources meant for public welfare are looted in plain sight. Regulatory bodies become toothless, watchdogs turn into lapdogs, and the law is applied selectively, one for the elite, another for the powerless. The corporate political nexus in India is not just a problem of greed, it's an industry. Contracts are bought, public sector banks are bled dry by willful defaulters, and land is snatched under the garb of development. These power players form a tight circle of mutual protection, thriving while the common citizen is fed illusions of democracy, freedom, and justice. Are the people victims or accomplices? This is where the tragedy deepens. The common man, once the soul of Indian democracy, has grown weary, or worse, complicit. Bribes are seen not as sins, but as shortcuts. Votes are exchanged for liquor, cash, or caste promises. Many citizens, struggling with daily survival, either submit to the system or become minor participants in its games just to get by. This moral surrender is perhaps more dangerous than political corruption, because once corruption is normalized among the masses, revolution becomes impossible, and the corrupt become invincible. The path forward: can the system be cleansed? History teaches us that no system, however rotten, is beyond redemption if the people choose to rise. Cleaning India's institutional ecosystem will require more than angry tweets or viral protests. It demands a collective moral uprising, deep structural reforms, and tireless civic vigilance. Here are the pillars of a new beginning: electoral reforms, disqualify criminal candidates, enforce transparent funding, and empower voters with the right to recall. Judicial agility, fast-track courts for corruption, confiscation of illegal wealth, and protection for whistleblowers. Corporate accountability, make lobbying transparent, limit monopolies, and punish insider trading without delay. Civic education, rebuild the moral compass in schools, colleges, and communities through value education, not just textbooks. Tech and transparency, use AI, blockchain, and real-time dashboards to monitor governance, spending, and delivery. This is not idealism. It is the only survival strategy for a country with over 1 billion hopes hanging in balance. Conclusion: the war is within corruption in India is not just a political or economic issue, it is a spiritual crisis. It is the triumph of selfishness over sacrifice, of fear over courage. To remove corrupt politicians and businessmen, we must also cleanse ourselves of apathy and cowardice. The system will change only when enough people decide to no longer be part of the rot, even in small ways. India does not lack good people. It lacks a critical mass of good people who refuse to stay silent. The day they rise together, not in chaos, but with clarity, will be the day India begins its second true independence. From corruption, from exploitation, from the chains we've built around ourselves. Let that day come. And let it begin with us.